Here's another look at this problem. On the first of the month, Freddy's toy shop had equal numbers of red, blue, and green remote control cars. By the end of the month, 4/5 of the red, 27% of the blue, and 7/10 or 0.7 of the green cars had been sold. The question that they're going to ask us is which color was most popular. In order to know which one was most popular, we need to know which one sold the most cars. And we have to compare our three numbers, 4/5, 27%, and 7/10, to decide which one of those sold the most cars. We're going to compare our numbers by changing each number into a fraction of 100. The reason why we use a fraction of 100 is because it's easy. Almost everything can be changed into a fraction of 100, whether it's a decimal, it's already a fraction, or it's a percent. So it's an easy way to change each number. We're going to start with 4/5, the red cars. So 4/5 of the red cars were sold in this month. What we want to do is we want to take a look and say, how can I take my 5 and change it into a 100 through multiplication? Well, I can multiply 20 to get 100. 5 times 20 is going to give me 100. So that takes care of my denominators. I now need to do the same thing across the top, where I have 4 times, again, I better use 20, and that'll give me my number on top. So 4 times 20 is going to give me 80. Let me do that in red because it'll be better. Okay, so I end up with 80 red cars out of every 100 sold. For the blue cars, it's much easier. They gave me a percentage. It's 27%. Well, by definition, percentages are always based on 100. So to write this in terms, or write any percentage in terms of a fraction over 100, all you have to do is drop the percent sign. So 27 divided by 100, or the fraction 27/100ths, is equal to 27%. We simply have to divide a percentage by 100 to get it in terms of a fraction of 100. Our last number is 0.7, or 7/10. I can add a 0 there, and now I have 0.70 hundredths, or 0.70 hundredths. Well, now that I have my hundredths place, which is right here, I can then say, well, 70 hundredths can be written as 70 over 100, or 70 hundredths. Another way to look at this would have been 0.7 is equal to 7/10, and then multiply by 10 to get 70 100ths. Either way that you look at it, there's two different ways here. Either way that you look at it, you come up with the same correct answer, 70 100ths. So now each of my numbers has been changed into a fraction of 100, and we can compare them. Let's look at our three numbers. We have 80 over 100, 27 over 100, and 70 over 100. I'm going to ask you, which number do you think is the biggest? 80 over 100, 27 over 100, 70 over 100. That's correct. It is 80 over 100. This tells us that there were 80 red cars sold for every 100 red cars that he owns, while they only sold 27 blue cars, and they only sold 70 of the green cars. So the red cars were the ones that outsold the blue and the green. Here's how you write this in a complete sentence. Okay, over here I've written our answer in a complete sentence. Red was the most popular car sold because there were more red cars sold than blue or green cars. So we're just summarizing everything, but red is definitely the correct answer.